Do you want to talk about astrology and fantasy romance? I do. So here are some of my favorite romantasy characters and the signs I think they'd be based off of their personalities in the books. Part 1. Now, as a disclaimer, this is just my personal opinion. Of course, I love all the signs of the Zodiac, and I love all of these characters. To get us started, we have our bold, our fiery, our passionate, our fearless leader, which is Elaine of the Throne of Glass series as an Aries. Elaine is always willing to sacrifice herself for those that she loves. She's always taking action, taking initiative, making those plans, and she's such a natural-born leader. Girls in Aries. Now, for the next one, this one may be a little controversial, but Tamlin is a male Taurus. Now, hear me out. If we go back to book 1 of ACOTAR, maybe we didn't hate Tamlin that much back then. Before some things changed, some things came to light, maybe we didn't hate him as much. And when Tamlin was the best version of himself, he wanted to be Farrah's provider. He wanted to be Farrah's protector. He wanted to give her all the luxury of their world, strong Taurus male in love energy. Now for Gemini, who else could we say other than Darcy and Tori Vega here from the Zodiac Academy series? Our girls are smart, intelligent, excellent strategists. They're also great communicators with all the different heirs, people in the power structure in the series. They're also very changeable on the journey that they go throughout the whole series. They're great representation of Gemini. Now, for Cancer, it's Sarah from the Shadow and the Ember series. Sarah is literally described as having hair that shimmers like the moon, and we know that Cancer is ruled by the moon, but that's not all that makes me think of Sarah as a Cancer sign. She is she has a little bit of a tough exterior. It's very difficult for her to trust people, difficult for her to let people in, which if you've read the book, you know why. But once she does let them into her inner world, once she trusts them enough to let them in, she is the most caring, compassionate, giving, just warm, loving character. She would literally do anything for those that she cares about. Tough exterior, but once you get to her heart, she would literally do anything for you. And that's what makes me think that she's a Cancer. Now, for Leo, I could not narrow it down to just one. There were 2 characters that gave me strong Leo energy. The first one is Bryce from the Crescent City series. Bryce has this joie de vivre and zest for life and this sassy but also confident attitude. Well, after book 1, we know she kind of goes through it in book 1 of the Crescent City series. But once she kind of goes through that just zest for life and that confident leader attitude absolutely comes through. She's helping other people, other characters be the best versions of themselves. She's in Leo, absolutely. Now, we cannot talk about Leos without talking about Darius from the Zodiac Academy series. Darius is passionate, he's fiery, he's very prideful, has a lot of pride. And I would say he tries real hard to hold on to that pride. When it comes to his romantic interests, he tries real hard. But boy, when he falls in love, he falls hard for Tori. And then he becomes the most hopeless romantic. He would give her the stars, give her the moon, so to speak. Darius is absolutely a Leo in love. Now, the next one may be a little controversial as well, but when I say this, I am telling you, I love this character. This character is one of my absolute favorite of all time book characters, and that's Nesta from the ACOTAR series as a Virgo. Now, Nesta is strong. She is strong-willed, she is strong-minded, she is super intelligent. She's also a perfectionist. She's also a little critical, but who are Virgos the most critical of? Themselves. And that's our girl Nesta. So this is part 1. If you're interested, stay tuned for part 2.